Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys the branded deck profile that you guys hit 30 likes on my last video, so I'm bringing it to you. I got the inspiration from this deck, mainly like the Maximus and stuff and some of the ratios from Andres Torres. So if you guys want to check out his original deck profile, I believe he got top 32 at some event recently, so I'm going to put the link to that in the description if you guys want to check out his. He was playing some cool stuff with like duality and stuff. I chose not to play the dualities. Um, but I'm gonna go over some of the stuff that I decided to change from like my previous list. Yeah, let's just hop right into it. Obviously, the 3 opening fusion and stuff is standard. Branded and white is not like, I don't think it's standard, but I think it's decent for like Chimera plays, helping you play through Nibiru. It can come up in the grind game just for like a free Mirror Jade once your graveyard stacked. I like it. High Spirits is cool. It can search any card. Um, Mainly you use it with like if you have a dead Albaz in hand or something, or a dead Bestial. You can send this and get some pluses and start. You can search Blazing Cartesia. It's just a good card that lets you search basically any monster in your deck. And then 2 Aluber. I've been seeing people play 2 Aluber. I used to think 3 was mandatory, but with the Quem up to 2, playing 2 now, this is something I took away from his list. He was playing 2 Quem and 3 Blazing Cartesia, which I do like that, because that helps with like an inherent problem that the deck has, which is playing through like anti-spell and like D-barrier, ash blossom, stuff like that. If you can set these cards up, you can play on your opponent's turn a lot better, and I really like that, and like help you play under floodgates. Like if you have Branded Fusion and you're under anti-spell, like normal summon Albaz is like a really good option, you know, if they don't have a way to stop it, obviously. So I like having the heavier monster count with the 3 Blazing Cartesia. So that was something I did take away from his list, and I do like that. So 3 Cartesia, 2 Quem, and then the one-ofs. Standard Puppet Lock, Bestials, Dark Magician. I play an extra Magnuma. I really don't think you have to play this. I was testing it out, but yeah, I just don't really think you have to play it. But I do like the Branded Beast in the side deck still. Ooh, crazy voice crack. But anyway, onto the Maximus. 1 Maximus, 3 Nadir Servant. You can like Nadir Servant, send Garura, add Maximus, draw Maximus, send to Tentaclad and this or something. If your Branded Fusion gets stopped, like that's really, really good for like getting Ashed on Branded Fusion, like summoning Quem, Albaz, set Branded in red. Like you have a lot of place from just that alone. So I really like this. I usually take it out going second, but it's nice. I posted a video of some stuff that you can do with this. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. But I do enjoy this. It can backfire sometimes. Like in the mirror match, this would probably be really bad. Cash Tira, they have some stuff that they can send and do some cool stuff, like Labyrinth too. Labyrinth, I find myself like, Nadir Servant doesn't feel the best. They're gonna get a draw, whatever. But yeah, overall, I think it's good. And then Fusion Deployment is standard. I think Foolish Burial is also standard. Not playing Gold Sark, but playing Called by the Grave instead. 1 Called by the Grave, just because we want to have like some type of defense. Like if you every time I've drawn Called by, it's been nice. I can't complain about Called by, to be honest. Like it's crazy. And then 3 Dark Ruler and 3 Evening Match is my only going second cards. And these cards I really think are good in Branded because, number one, you don't really want to play hand traps in Branded. There's not enough room. And you discard a lot with like Opening and Lubellion, normal summon Albaz, so you do have a lot of discards, so you want to keep as many cards in hand as possible. Also, this deck can break boards pretty well, so if you can pair your engine with like a blowout card like Dark Ruler or Evenly, then you're just in a really good spot. And then drawing both obviously can be really good if you have like Dark Ruler, Evenly, Branded Fusion. Like that's cooking a lot of boards. So I like these, and I like the board breaker approach in this deck. Just play around talents, everything like that. Let them play, let them make their board, and then you Dark Ruler, and then once you clear a decent amount of their interruptions with a good like 1 for 2 trade, like you're just getting good trades. Your engine can like pick apart the rest of their board, set up a good enough board to stop what they have going on next. You could also even try to gimmick puppet them. And then in the side deck, I have Branded Beast and a few more Bestials. This is for like outing floodgates and stuff. Sometimes I side this in when I go first. I side this in against like runic matchups, trap matchups, stuff where like, because Brandon doesn't have the easiest time like dealing with back row, so that's why I like this package. Same with Cosmic. Runic is really scary. I think Runic is terrifying. I played a game against Runic recently. It was earlier today, and I got absolutely clapped. I drew Dark Ruler evenly. I still got clapped. If you guys want to see that video, I don't know. Let's do 20 likes on this video, and I'll post that video later today. But I got absolutely clapped. And then 3 Dark Hole. This was good, and I showcased this in the video yesterday. I got Ibleed, and I was able to go Dark Hole, and then negate with Carrot, thrust into Dark Hole again, clear the Ibleed, and play, and do pretty well. Um, I think in the comments, somebody left a comment in that video too saying that I couldn't destroy their Link 3 Scareclaw guy with the Mirror Jade because it was made with IP, which was true, which I didn't really have an out to that card at that point because I couldn't even brand a Beast Pop it anyway. Like, I don't have an out to that. This deck does struggle with like boss monsters that are unaffected and stuff like that. It has a tough time because we can't like sneak in a goddess in the extra deck or something like that just to be safe. One Duster is obviously crazy. And then three Kurikara, good against Sprite, good against Cash, and it does deal with the unaffected boss monster type things as well. So this is the list I've been running. I think it's really, really solid. Again, shout out to Andres Torres. You guys go check out his original deck profile where I took a lot of inspiration from. The Dogmatica Maximus with the Nadir Servant I think is really good, and I think the Board Breaker approach to Branded with the Dark Ruler No More and evenly matched in the main deck is nice, I think. And then, like, if you draw these going second, or if you draw these going first, then they're just easy discards. Sometimes you draw cards that you really do want to discard though, so it's like, oh, you just hold this and like I'll just hold Dark Ruler or whatever. But it's fine. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy. I didn't go over the extra deck, but the extra deck is like relatively standard. Play two of this because you play more of the Blazing Cartasia, Quem, and the Puppet Lock again. So you're trying to Puppet Lock. The Titaniclad is really good with the Nadir Servant sending in phase. The Garura is really good with the Nadir Servant. You could honestly probably cut this and play a different card for it. But I just like this card because it's an immediate plus, and you don't really, I don't know. You could play something else. You don't have to play Garura, but I was just testing Garura. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.